Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Senior Exercises with Kelcey. Before we get started, I just want to thank everyone for all your positive comments. It's really great to hear that you guys are appreciating this program. So, a couple things to go over. If you're new to our exercise program, I really suggest checking out the first video because there we kind of describe some modifications you can do, as well as things like comfy clothes and running shoes, and just kind of all our basic before we start stuff. Another reminder is that keep your eyes on the City of Flin Flon Facebook page because we are going to be getting some resistance bands very soon. So look on the Facebook page. I will post when they're here. I'll have a couple different resistances. So when that gets out, I will take phone calls and curbside deliver them to you. That being said, let's get started.
Alright guys, you'll also have to excuse any banging or crashing that you hear. I think they're doing some moving around of supplies in the other room. So if you can hear that, please just ignore it. Okay, so as normal, we're going to start with our 10 deep breaths. So get your posture good, tuck in that tailbone, pull those shoulders back, and get yourself feeling nice and tall. We're going to put our hands on our ribs, and we're going to do 10 deep breaths. 1, and out. 2, and out. 3, and out. 4, and out. 5, and out. 6, and out. 7, and out. 8, and out. 9, and out. And last one, 10, and out. Good work. Move my supplies up to the side. Move my lesson plan where I can see it. Alrighty, so the next one you can do either seated or standing. But what we're going to do is we're going to do hand squeeze and toe squeezes. Okay? You don't want to be like too stressed when you're doing this. Just about the same pressure you would use when you're squeezing a tube of toothpaste. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 5 each side. Okay. Opposite hand and opposite foot. I suggest moving so you have your support. And you always want your support to be on the side of the foot that is forward or off balance. Okay, ready? Squeeze and release. 1. Squeeze and release. 2. Squeeze and release. 3. Squeeze and release. 4. And squeeze and release. 5. And move over to the other side. And squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze release, and last one, squeeze, and release. Okay, similar one. Once again, you can do it seated or standing. You're gonna put one foot forward, opposite hand forward, and we're going to do wrist and ankle circles. Once again, we're going to do 5 each side. Ready? 1. You can choose different bases of support. You can have this ankle down or up. 2. Whatever works best for you. 3. 4. And 5. And we're going to go on over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, next up we're going to do a trunk twist. So when we're doing this, make sure we're focusing on pulling up our belly button. If anyone here is watching from my deep water aquafit class, I still remember Ulianabunga is how you say pulling your belly button. Okay. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna get into a nice posture, pull in our belly buttons, tighten our core, and we're going to reach across, twisting at our core. We're gonna hold it, 1, 2, and back. So we're gonna do 5 each way, but we're going to alternate, so I'll be counting to 10. Ready? 1, 2, back, 2, 1, 2, and back, 3, 1, 2, and back, 4, 1, 2, and back, 5, 1, 2, and back, and 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, last one, 10, 1, 2. Beautiful. Okay, next up we are going to do a double back scratch. So that's reaching up with one hand, scratching your back, and also reaching with the other hand, scratching. Once again, we're gonna hold them for 2 seconds each, and we're gonna do 5 each way. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, release. Other side. 1, 2, release. 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, and 10. 1, 2. Good work, everybody. Alrighty, guys, so we're going to start our heart and lung exercises with some marching in place. Remember, you can use your chair for support, or you can do this seated if you need. I got my phone here. I'm going to set a timer for 30 seconds. So get ready, and let's march. This is all based on your range of movement. If you want, you can add some high knees, or you can do smaller steps. Okay, whatever works for you. There we go. That was our 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. The next thing we're going to do is some opening and closing of the curtains. So you can do this seated, or you can do it standing. Okay, I'm going to do mine standing today. What you're going to do is you're going to reach forward, and you're going to pull open the curtains, and your foot is going to follow. And then we'll switch sides. Okay, so we're going to do 5 each side. That means we're counting to 10. Remember, I suggest doing this by your support, but I'm going to do it in front just for visibility reasons. Okay. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Okay, so next what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a forward arm along with a small kick. Okay, once again, we're going to do 5 each side, making 10. And you can do this seated as well. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. So next up is some cross-country skiing. So we're going to get our hands ready like they're pushing us down the hill, and we're going to bring our one leg back as we do so. Okay, once again, you can do this sitting. Your kickback is just going to look a little bit different. Okay, so once again, 5 each side, making a total of 10. Ski poles ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. Okay, next up is our butt walk. So we're all going to be seated for this one. That's why it's the butt walk, because we're using our butt. We're gonna stand up nice and tall, right? We can still have a good posture while we're seated. Shoulder back, tailbone tucked in. And once again, we're gonna really focus on our core, pulling our belly button. And what we're gonna do with our core tucked in is we're gonna wiggle and we're gonna scooch ourselves up to the top of our chair and then scooching ourselves back, making sure that core stays tight so that it gets the full potential of the workout. Okay, we're gonna do this 5 times. So, forward. Right, you can use your arms for help, or you can try without. And back. That's 1. Forward. And back. 2. Forward. And back. 3. Forward. And back. 4. 1 more. Forward. And back. Whew, awesome job. Strength and endurance is up next. Alrighty guys, so for this one, if you like, you can add some resistance using something, heavy. Could be a soup can, it could be like a jug of something. It could be, if you happen to have a free weight, it could definitely be that. I'm using a fake weight today, but you'll be able to get the idea. And once again, you can do this sitting or standing. We all did it sitting last time we practiced this. So this time I'm gonna try it standing, but make sure you're doing whatever is best for your body. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna curl up, and then we're gonna press up. Keeping our movement slow and controlled the entire time. We're gonna do 5 each side. Okay, ready? Let's go. 1, and press, and control down. 2, press, down, down. 3, press, down, down. 4, press, down, down. Last one for this arm. 5, press, down, down. All right, we're gonna move on to our other arm. So we're gonna go 1, press, down, down. 2, press, down, down. 3, press, down, down. 4, press, down, down. Last one. 5, press, down, down. Awesome, so for our next one, we're going to be grabbing our resistance band, getting ourselves in a nice posture, whether we be standing or seated. We're gonna tuck our elbows into our side, and we're gonna grab our resistance band. Something to remember that the closer our hands are together, the harder this move is going to be, right? And if we want it a little bit easier, we can start with our hands a little bit further apart. I call these these waiters because they remind me of like a waiter holding a tray. But I think they call this like a shoulder rotation something. Okay, so tucking our elbows into our side, we don't want to let them get flappy. We're going to pull out and back in, staying nice and slow and controlled. Okay, we're going to up our reps by 1 for this move. We're going to do 6. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 1 more. And 6. Woo, great work. Okay, so we are all going to take a seat for this next one. What we're going to do is we're going to bring our band in front of us. Okay, and we're going to do a crisscross. This is just for me for a little bit added resistance. Okay, because if I were to do it this way, I don't have enough resistance on my band. That might differ for you depending on your height, your chair, things like that. Okay. So I'm going to get my nice posture on, get my band ready, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back. Okay. We're going to do 6 of this one as well. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Whew, awesome. Okay, so now we're going to take one leg off of our band, but we can hold the other one. Okay, we're going to adjust our resistance. You might want to change it after you do a few reps, just because you kind of get the hang of it as you continue on. What we're going to do is we're going to pull our leg up and then press forward. Okay. And the lower down you hold your band, the more resistance there will be. Okay, and once again, we're going to do 6 for each side. So 1, press, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more, and 6. Awesome, we're going to switch that to our other leg. And once again, we're going to do 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that sound is my calf hitting the band. 5, and 6. Woo. Good work, guys. We got cool down coming up next. Alrighty, guys, time for our stretches. So we're going to start with a trunk rotation and forward arm stretch. So we're going to get our nice posture, pulling our belly button in. We're going to rotate, and we're going to put a little bit of pressure on this one. You don't want it to hurt, but you should be able to feel a stretch. And other side. Awesome. We're going to do one more for each arm. So twist, across, pressure, and back, twist, across, a little bit of pressure. Awesome. So next up, we're going to do a self hug. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull our arms back, really opening up our chest, stretching out, and then we're going to come in, kind of curling ourselves a little bit, and give ourselves a nice big hug. Okay, so we're going to do 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty, next up is our double back scratch again. This time we're going to be holding it instead of repeating it because we're using it as a stretch and not as a workout. Okay, so one arm back, other hand reaching for it, keeping our posture nice. Don't let your belly drift forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we're going to do a front hip stretch. So you can do this seated or standing. Okay, if you are doing it seated, kind of turn to the side, and then you can bring your leg back. If you're doing it standing, you step forward and kind of lunge into it. Make sure we're feeling the stretch. Okay, so we're going to hold it for 5. Keeping our posture nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to do this stretch. We're pulling at our ankle. I'm going to do this with my support because I don't have the best balance. And remember, you can do it seated as well. You can either do a reach, or if you are able to, doing the full pull back. Once again, ouch, we're going to hold it for 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't get discouraged if you can't grab your ankle like I did. As long as you're pulling back and squeezing, you will get the same lift. And you probably listed in the fall. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work today, everyone. Thank you so much for working out with me today. I had a great time. I hope you did as well. Stay tuned. I'll be back next Wednesday to give you another awesome workout.
Until then, stay home, stay safe. Bye.